Okay, today we're going to be going over what an adage is. And an adage is just really old advice that's really helpful and true to this day. So you might have heard some of these that I'm going to show you right now in TV or movies, or someone you might have overheard say it. But this is our first adage. It says, can't have your cake and eat it too. That means you might be thinking, oh, what do you mean? I can have cake and eat it. Well, technically, no, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can have your cake and you can look at it and make it look, or have it look pretty and have you look at it, but you can't eat it at the same time. So you have to make a choice either way. You can either choose not to eat your cake and still have it with you, or eat your cake and have it be gone so you won't have it anymore. Okay, here's a real life example of can't have your cake and eat it too. So let's pretend you have $1 and you want to buy a soda, but you don't want to lose your dollar. So here's when can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have the dollar but also want to buy a soda. You have to make a choice. So right now you can either make a choice of keeping that dollar and having that dollar, or spending that dollar and losing it. Here we have another super popular adage, and it says, actions speak louder than words. And you might have heard this on TV or on movies, or you might have heard someone say it. But actions really mean what you're doing is talking a lot louder than what you actually say, than your words. And here's an example of what that looks like.
Hey, you shouldn't litter. Littering is bad. It is not good for the environment. Oh, that's not right. Who cares?
Okay, in that example, we had Mr. Borba telling Miss Miller that she's wrong for littering, that you shouldn't litter. And then we see him actually littering later on. His actions were a lot different from his words. So you believe what he's doing more than what he says. And that's what actions speaking louder than words are. Okay, and this is another example, and I'm going to help you break it down. So beggars can't be choosers. So we break this down by the words. What are beggars? Beggars are people who beg for something. And when they're begging for something, they usually really need it, right? And choosers are people who choose. And if you choose something, you have a choice. And if you're a beggar and you really need it, you can't be picky about what you want. So you have really no choice if you wanted this one or this one, because you really need it. So you're really desperate.